The librarian's last book. The air hung heavy with the scent of charred wood and extinguished hope. Alex stepped carefully over scattered planks and smoldering embers, the silence of the ravaged village broken only by the crunch of gravel beneath sturdy leather boots. This once thriving hamlet, a bastion of cheerful villagers and bustling trade, was now a tomb. Every home stood hollow-eyed and broken, a testament to the brutal efficiency of a recent illager raid. Not a single villager remained. Alex had arrived too late, as was often the case for wanderers who traversed the sprawling, unpredictable lands. A veteran of countless solitary journeys, Alex was accustomed to desolation, but this felt different. The destruction here spoke not just of violence, but of something deeper, a malevolent shadow left lingering in the quiet aftermath. Amidst the general ruin, one structure stood out, not for its intactness, but for the focused ferocity of its destruction: the village library. Its tall, narrow windows were shattered, shelves splintered and toppled, and countless books lay scattered, their pages blackened by fire or torn by unseen forces. It was a chaotic mess, a testament to the illager's apparent hatred for knowledge. Yet, amidst the chaos, on a section of wall miraculously spared from the worst of the blaze, one small, unassuming book remained. It rested upright on a single remaining charred shelf, almost defiant in its untouched state. Its cover was a deep, rich crimson, bound in what felt like dried, ancient leather, remarkably soft despite its apparent age. There were no titles, no intricate designs, just a faint, almost imperceptible shimmer that seemed to pulse with a hidden light. Alex reached for it, a sense of strange anticipation prickling through gloved fingers. It felt cool to the touch, and strangely heavy. Opening the book, Alex found its pages were thick, parchment-like, filled with an elegant, almost calligraphic script. There were no illustrations, only text. The first few pages were blank, as if waiting, but then the script began, flowing from left to right, line after line. Alex began to read, the words weaving a peculiar tapestry of simple observations. At sundown, a solitary zombie will appear from the east, its moans echoing between the ruined homes. Alex glanced towards the horizon, where the sun was beginning its slow descent. It seemed an ordinary prediction, hardly noteworthy. Yet, as the last sliver of sunlight dipped below the distant hills, a low, guttural moan drifted on the breeze. From the eastern edge of the village, a shambling silhouette emerged, undeniably a zombie. Alex dispatched it with the practiced swing of an iron sword, but the incident left a chill. The book hadn't just predicted, it had been unnervingly precise. The next few days became a strange dance with the Crimson Book. Its predictions started small, mundane even. Beneath the oldest oak, 3 iron ingots lie buried. Alex, intrigued, dug at the roots of the massive tree and indeed found the gleaming metal. A wandering trader will arrive from the north at dawn, offering a single emerald for a stack of oak logs. And sure enough, the next morning, the cloaked figure and his 2 llamas materialized exactly as described. Alex found a strange comfort in the book's guidance, using its foresight to avoid unexpected creeper ambushes or to locate valuable ore veins beneath the earth. The book never instructed, never commanded. It merely stated with unnerving accuracy what would happen. But as Alex grew more reliant, an unease began to settle. It felt less like a guide and more like a detailed script being meticulously followed, not by Alex, but by the world itself. Was the book merely observing the future? Or was it in some subtle, terrifying way shaping it? The predictions grew more significant, more perilous. A pack of feral wolves will besiege your makeshift shelter at midnight, drawn by the scent of fresh meat. Alex, forewarned, built a secure stone enclosure and fended them off with ease. The dungeon beneath the mesa will yield a cursed bow, but only after you defeat the skeleton horde within its labyrinthine passages. Alex, now armed with knowledge of exactly where each skeleton would emerge, cleared the dungeon and claimed the powerful, if slightly unsettling, weapon. Then came the prophecy that shifted everything. The Crimson Book, its pages feeling heavier now, described a journey into the deepest, most dangerous depths of the Nether. Beyond the portal's fiery gates, through a realm of fire and crimson, lies a fortress of dread. There, in a chamber of echoes, a spectral guardian awaits, protecting the heart of the village's sorrow. The words resonated with an ominous finality. The village's sorrow. Could this be related to the illager raid? The librarian, a silent author, had left a breadcrumb trail. Alex spent days preparing, mining obsidian, crafting a powerful pickaxe, forging a full suit of enchanted diamond armor. The air of dread thickened, but the book's undeniable accuracy had instilled a strange, almost compulsive trust. With a deep breath, Alex ignited the obsidian frame. The purple shimmer of the nether portal pulsed, beckoning. Stepping through, Alex was immediately assaulted by the oppressive heat and the sulfurous stench of the underworld. Lava cascaded into fiery lakes, gas wailed in the distant gloom, and crimson fungi forests stretched into the hazy distance. This was a realm of chaos, yet the book's words remained a strangely calming anchor. It guided Alex with precise directions. Follow the basalt columns until they meet the Crimson River. Cross the bridge of crumbling netherrack. Turn south where the soul sand screams. Through the perpetual twilight, past wary piglins and fiery blazes, Alex pressed on. The book even described how many piglins would patrol a certain corridor, or which gas would fire its devastating projectile from a specific angle, allowing Alex to anticipate and evade. It was a terrifying, yet meticulously planned expedition. Finally, after navigating a labyrinthine nether fortress filled with withered skeletons and more blazes than could be counted, the book's final entry began to unfold. Beyond the cracked obsidian wall, guarded by the silent skeletal sentinel of the underworld, lies a chamber of echoes. Its purpose, to draw despair, to fester corruption. Alex stood before a heavy iron door, a single wither skeleton, taller and more menacing than any encountered before, silently blocking the path. Its bony hand gripped a sword of polished stone. The book described the dance of battle. The sentinel will lunge first, sweeping left, parry, then strike low. It will retreat, then charge directly, dodge right, then aim for the head. The fight was brutal, the wither skeleton surprisingly resilient, but Alex, guided by the uncanny foresight of the Crimson Book, moved with impossible precision, anticipating every swing. With a final, well-aimed strike, the wither skeleton crumbled into dust, leaving behind a single, coveted skull. The iron door creaked open, revealing a small circular chamber. It was bare, save for a single block of corrupted netherrack pulsing with a faint, malevolent purple aura in the center. It looked ancient, twisted, emanating an energy that felt both familiar and deeply unsettling. It was the source. This was what the illagers had sought, or perhaps what they had left behind to ensure the village's complete and utter devastation. A lingering curse. The heart of the village's sorrow. Alex glanced at the Crimson Book. Its final page was now revealed, filled with a single, clear instruction. To sever the ties of despair, to cleanse the lingering blight, the stone pickaxe, imbued with the strength of the overworld, must strike the corrupted heart. The instruction was stark, simple, yet absolute. Alex felt a surge of understanding. The librarian hadn't just recorded the future, they had chronicled the path to a solution. A desperate final attempt to undo the harm, to break the cycle of illager tyranny that had consumed their home. This book was a guide, not to doom, but to salvation. Gripping a stone pickaxe from the inventory, Alex raised it high. The corrupted netherrack pulsed, almost as if resisting, but Alex struck. A tremor ran through the chamber, a low, resonating thrum that vibrated through Alex's very bones. The purple aura intensified, then fractured, shattering into 1,000 shimmering motes of light that dissipated it into the nether air. The corrupted netherrack crumbled, replaced by an ordinary block of obsidian. The malevolence was gone. The chamber felt lighter, cleaner. Alex looked down at the crimson book. As the last mode of purple light vanished, the book began to shimmer again, more intensely this time, not with a faint pulse, but with a vibrant golden glow. Then, before Alex's eyes, the ancient leather cover softened, the crimson faded, and the book's pages, one by one, turned utterly blank. The elegant script dissolved, leaving behind only pristine, unblemished parchment. The weight of the book lessened until it felt no more significant than a common stack of paper. Its purpose, whatever strange magic had bound its predictions, was fulfilled. Stepping back through the portal, Alex emerged into the familiar world of the overworld. The sun was rising, casting a warm, golden light over the ravaged village. The air, though still bearing the scars of destruction, no longer carried the heavy burden of despair. The lingering shadow, the one Alex had sensed upon first arriving, had lifted. The crimson book, now just a blank, unassuming tome, lay gently on the ground. Alex left it there, a silent testament to a librarian's desperate hope, a unique artifact of a forgotten tragedy and a hard-won victory. The world of Minecraft remained as unpredictable as ever, filled with endless possibilities and unforeseen dangers. But Alex had faced a truly unique challenge, guided by a silent voice from the past, and emerged not just victorious, but with a deeper understanding of the hidden currents that flowed beneath the surface of this blocky, beautiful, and endlessly mysterious world. The future was still unwritten, but for this village, and for Alex, it was finally, truly their own.